We're not exactly sitting on the piece. The wind kind of blew us around a little bit. So we're gonna sit here for a minute and see Mikey's fish went in the rocks. So we're gonna see if we can get him loose and sit here another minute, let him fire down, see if he can catch us a little scamp here for the supper table. And then we're probably gonna re-anchor to try and position on our piece a little better, because that is key. Mikey bait feels like it got a little bigger. That's why, as you can tell, we're not right on the piece, because we're catching these little fish, these little red grouper, little guy. So we're gonna let this guy go. You got one, Mike?
Yeah, little guy. We're on the little fish bite. This is my frustration to all the claims that there are no grouper in the Gulf of Mexico, or there isn't enough breeders in the Gulf of Mexico. Because on a lot of trips, you come out here and catch a lot of little fish. That little guy is coming from somewhere. Fun to catch, fun to catch. Another little red. Another little red right in the corner of the mouth. Right in the yap trap.
Right in the yap trap?
Yep. Again, we got no air bladder coming up, so we don't need to vent them. You always want to remember out here, fishing in the Gulf of Mexico, you're reef fishing for reef species, you got to use a circle hook. You got to have a D-hooker. I'm sorry.
You got to have a D-hooker.
Got to have a D-hooker and a venting tool on the boat. In case you get that big air bladder come up, you need to come in from the side and vent them. Make sure they're able to go back to the bottom and come back and see us again when they get a little bigger.
I finally got one, Mike.
Attaboy. I figured you'd get hot.
No, he's little, but I tell you what, you know, it's fun. We've been getting, like I say, we've been getting some nice scamp. There's one right there, speak of the devil. Here's how you can tell a scamp from a gag. If you look at his eyes are green. He's got those green eyes going. And then look at his tail. See how that tail is concave right there, how it's like a broom? And that's how you can tell a scamp. They've got to be 15 inches. That guy's about 14 and a half. So we're gonna let him go, give him the benefit of the doubt. But absolutely delicious table fare. But that's how you tell them. There you go, buddy. Go on back and tell everybody we're coming.